when the sky is falling. I promise you I'm all in, no turning back. And every day, every moment, every breath you take, I choose you. This is more than just a wedding. This is etched into eternity. You're my, always you're my, forever you're my reality. You're my sunshine, you're my best times, you're my anomaly. And I'd choose you in 100 lifetimes. I choose you in 100 worlds. I'd find you, and I'd say I do for the rest of my life. With all that I have, I do, and when the sky is falling, I promise you I'm all in, no turning back. And every day, every moment,
Swami ki jai. So, could we send a message to the mic? Right, thank you. Prem Sulgajan Swami ki jai. Priyavar Bhaktajan, beloved devotees. At this time, I'll ask you to please take your seats and let me issue on to you a formal welcome. I hesitate to say warm given the heat. So let's say a cool welcome on behalf of Kenny and members of the Ramdani family and of course the lady of the moment, Laura, to each and every one of you. And special welcome to our main guest of honor, VIP guest, Raj. Today Raj is Vishnu Swarup, the embodiment of Shri Vishnu Bhagwan, and to members of his family, the Ramata Singh family, and all of you special honored guests. I am Pandit Narendra Dutt Mishra, and it is my honor indeed, my pleasure to officiate in this beautiful ceremony, the Vivaha ceremony. So we have at this time just welcomed formally, so you would have observed the formal welcome, what is called the Bharat Milap, or the formal welcome of the groom Raj today. So now that Raj is here, we will now commence the Vivaha Sanskar, which with the rites of pujan and so forth. Let me at the outset say to you that this will be a shortened version of the traditional Brahma Vivaha ceremony. So if there are certain things that you are accustomed seeing in the traditional Hindu marriage ceremony that are omitted, know that it is by design. We are keeping, of course, under the constraints as you are well aware. So we are doing a very much abridged version of our ceremony. So with those few words, my dear devotees, you have come to witness and you have come to lend your blessings. And so at this time, I'll ask you to join with us in prayer as we commence with invocation, our pujan, invocation of all the devatas. Let us all close our eyes, we clasp our hands. As we commence, I'll ask Raj now to wash hands at this time. Hari Om Shriman Mahaganaripate Nama Om Apavitra Petrova, sit water 3 times. Sarvavasam, sip water 3 times. Sarvavasam Grapiva Ismarit Pundari Kaksham Sabahe Bhingsarachari. Wash again. One more time. Govindanama. You can use this, wipe your hands. Achyutanama, Hrishikeshanama, Adantanama, ring finger right hand. Om Pavitresto Vaishnavya Saviturva Prasavot Punamya Pavitrina Shidrina Sura Sarashavi Tasati Pavitrapati Pavitra Putasya Jatkama Punita Chekayam. So at this time we meditate upon a form of divinity, whatever form of God that we so choose, in whatever name. Ekam Sadvipara Bahuda Vadanti. Our saints and sages tell us that God is one, but known by infinite names throughout the world. And so we pray now for the blessings of God, our one infinite Creator, to shower His blessings upon us, upon not just the wedding ceremony, but on the marriage itself, upon this beautiful couple, Laura and Raj. Hari Om Shriman Mahaganarivarahe Namaha Om Apavitra Sarvavasam Garabhiva Yaha Smarit Pundarikaksham Savahya Vengtara Shuche Hari Om Swastena Hendra Prerasravaha Swastena Bhoga Vishvaveda Swastena Sarakshorashaneme Swastena Brahasadhararata Dyaha Shandarandarakshagam Shande Praravesham Derava Shandarakare Shande Vanasvaraya Shamde Vishvedeva Shamde Brahma Shande Sarvagam Shande Shandereva Shande Samaha Shanderere Om Shamde Shande Shande Hare Homa Somukha Shekaranda Shakapiloka Vikarnaka Lambodhara Shavikato Vignanasya Vinayaka Sarva Mangala Mangali Shivi Sarvartha Sadhike Sharanya Trambake Gauri Narayani Namosade Mangalam Bhagavan Vishnu Mangalam Garuda Mangalam Pundarikaksham Mangalaya Tanu Hare Prem Sugalagadani Swami So we light it here, the invocation of light in all cultures, in all religions, symbolizing divinity. Om Dhodhi Pariva Rupa Bodhi Padiva Rupastam Karma Sakshi Vignatar Yavat Karma Samapti Sar सावतं सुस्थितो भव ओम श्री अग्नि नमः रक्षादि कर्म साक्षी सुप्रतिष्ठा वरदो भव Invocation of the sacred flame. Yes, you can sit down, absolutely. Right, so we take this in hands. So this time our sankalp, our declaration of our intention. The Vivaha Sanskar, the marriage ceremony, according to the Vedic tradition of India, is a very important ceremony, for it marks a transition from one phase of life to the next. So there are 4 phases of life, which would find a lot of people will, it naturally follows one's progression in life. First phase, student. So you go to school, study, you get yourself established, get a job, and once you can support yourself, then naturally by the age of about 20, 25, thereabouts, sometimes older, you are settled in life, you are now ready now. Naturally, you've done what you needed to do. You are now ready to start a family. This is the second stage in life. After that, once you set the stage in life, once you enter the stage, you support a family, you support the community, you perform charitable works, and so you take your place, not just as an individual, but as a member, as a family member to make up the community itself. So this is the second stage of life. And the rite of initiation, the rite of passage is the marriage ceremony. So at this time, as we commence this very sacred occasion now, I want you now, as we do the mantras of Sankalp, our intention, again, once more, pray for the blessings of God upon you, upon this ceremony, upon soon-to-be wife, and may Bhagwan bless you with family, peace, prosperity, happiness, love, life, laughter, joy, and all good things in life. Om Tat Sat Puja Sankalp. Hare Om Vishnu Om Namo Paramatmane Shri Puran Purushottamaya Adeshe Brahmane Dede Parare Shri Shredavara Kalpi Viva Sharmanandre Shavanam Samatsare Margashir Shmasi Shukla Bhaksha Shubhadata Shesha Shukreshu Yathatara Shiradata Sthana Siddeshu. Take your full name in your mind. Amuk in your mind, take your full name. Amuk Nam Ishmani Simugutra Sesabarivaradaya Shri Paramatmani Pretyardam Shri Vivaha Sanskaram Aham Karishyami. Say Om Shri Krishna Arpanam. Right, you're going to offer everything inside the culture here. Put it in, sink it in. Yeah, everything goes inside. Om Bhurvavasva Shri Yagya Purushanam Vasundaranam Cha Pankpate Kalashvaran Kuviranam Dhyayami Avahyami Stapyami Pujayami Prem Sul Vishnu Bhagwan Ki Jai. So having completed our sankalp, set our intention, we will commence now with invocation to divinity, the many manifestations, one God, many names, many forms. So we begin as always to Ganesh, the remover of obstacles, the Lord of beginnings, the Lord of success, to that supreme being in the form of Ganesh Baba. Om Gam Ganapati Namaha. Hare Om Gananam Dha Ganabharigam Havamahe Prihanam Dha Priyavarigam Havamahe Medhenam Dha Nidvarigam Havamahe Vasomama Aham Jani Garavaram Ahatvam Jasi Garavaram Shriman Mahaganari Varenva Shrere Desadaya Sangam Savarivaram Sayajam Savatikam Savahanam Dhyayami Alayami Sabhyami Pujayami. We love everything and the family here. Prem Suvalagajan Swami Ki Jai. Om Gam Ganapati Namaha. Invocation now to the Divine Mother, the Divine Father, aspect of divinity as Shiva Shankar Bhagwan together with Uma Parvati Devi, Gauri Mata. God as Mother, God as Father. Hare Om. Ambe Ambike Ambalike Namane Rigashana Sasasa Shagasavadrikam Kambela Vasinima. Om Garvara Gauram Karanavararam Samsarasaram Bhujagendraharam Saravasandam Radayarvinde Bhavam Dhavani Sahiram Namami Shri Paramatmani Parabrahmane Namaha Om Namah Shivaya Samasara Shivaya Namaha Dhyayami, avayami, sabhyami, pujayami. Love everything and Nipanifya. Prem Surmapati Mahadeva ki jai. So having now invoked Ganesh Baba, Shiva Shankar, Gauri Mata as manifestations of divinity, we will now offer water. Symbolically, we'll wash the feet of the devatas of divinity, as symbolically washing the feet of God. Yeah, you could just sprinkle water on each one, each of the pandis. Hari Om Manojo Dera Jogarama Jasabriha Swadera Jagamimam Twanno Twaresham Jagagum Samimam Darhatu Vishwe Devas Ihamadayantam Om Pradeshtaha Shri Paramatmani Parabrahmani Namah Shriman Mahaganadhipate Namah Pradeshtantu Padimargyamachvanam Snanam Cha Samarpayami. We'll offer pieces of cotton now, symbolic of clothing, as we make an offering of clothing onto divinity. Om Veda Sukta Samayukte Yagya Sama Samanvide Sarva Varanam Pradedeva Vasasi Pratigrihetam Shri Paramatmani Parabrahmani Namah Shri Mahaganapatyari Devi Bhyo Namah Yagyopavitam Samarpayami. We'll make offering of turmeric, the hardi. So you can scoop one scoop on each, please. Om Ya Okari Purva Jata Devi Bhyam Srugampura Manainu Vabruna Mahagam Shatam Dhamani Saptacha. Beautiful. And we repeat now with the offering of the Sindur. Sinduram Shobhanam Raktam Saubhagyam Privardhanam Sukhadam Mokshadam Chaiva Sinduram Pratigrihyatam Shri Paramatmani Parabrahmani Namah Shri Mahaganapatyari Devi Bhyo Namah Sindur Dhanam Samarpayami. Perfume. Yeah, turn some perfume. Avirancha Gulalancha Chova Chandanameva Avirenarcha Chitah Diva Atah Shanti Prayakshami Shri Paramatmani Parabrahmani Namah. We offer flowers of love as we say, God, we love you. Om Malyadini Sugandhini Malaktadini Jai Prabhu Mayahritani Pujartham Pushpani Pratigrihitam Shri Paramatmani Parabrahmani Namah Shri Maha Ganapatyari Devi Bhyo Namah. Right, tie. You're going to tie it in a kavikalsa here. So you could just make one wrap and you could just make one tie. Om Vaso Pavitramasi Shatadharam Vasu Pavitramasi Sahasradaram. That's fine. Devasva Savita Punatu Vasu Pavitrina Shatadharina Subha Kamaduksha. Right, we're going to rest this. Just let it rest at the top here. Ashwati Bunasharanam Parani Vo Vasitishkrita Go Bhajit Kilasa Yat Sanvata Purukama Shri Paramatmani Parabrahmani Namaha Shriman Mahaganadhipate Namaha Pushpam Samarpayami. Jai Jai Ganapati Jai Ganapati Jai Ganesha Jai Ganapati Jai Jai Ho Jai Jai Ganapati Jai Ganapati Jai Ganesha Jai Ganapati Jai Jai Ganapati Vigna Vinashana Hari Ganapati Vigna Vinashana Hari. Right, so Raj, we're going to wave this around now. Clockwise, hold it in your right hand. Wave it 5 times clockwise. Hari Om Brahmana Samukamasir Vahurajane Krata Horotara Sarvesha Padbhyagam Chudrajayata Shri Paramatmani Parabrahmani Nama Shri Mahaganapatyari Devi Bhyo Namah Dhupam Agrapayami. We are going to do an arati, the waving of the sacred light. I have the matches? Yes, okay. Yep, got it. Yeah, let's stop it a bit. So again, we wave it clockwise 5 times. Yeah. Yes, 2 hands is fine. Hari Om Chandrama Manasa Jara Shaksha Suraja Jayara Shrotrarvayasha Pranasha Mukharagnerajayata. Prem Sivulagajan Swami Ki Jai Deepam Darshayami. Perfect. We should be see to the end here. Now there should be a bowl with some ghee to the side here. Yes? Great. So just put 1 spoonful of ghee for me on top of the honey, please. So this is the, full spoon as well. This will be the offering on top of the honey itself. Right there. Perfect. Thank you. Actually, I could borrow the spoon now. I need to mix it up. This is the offering of the Naivedya, the sweet and the energy food for the devatas, aspects, manifestations of divinity. Hari Om. Naivedyam grihitamamiva bhakti mihe chalam kuru. Ipsitam nevaram dehi paratra chaparam gatim. Shri Paramatmani Parabrahmane Namah Shri Mahaganapatyari Devi Bhyo Namaha. Naivedyam nivedayami punarachmanyam samarpayami. Lavanga karpura sangyuktam tambulam surapujitam prityagrihana devisha mamaha saukyang vibarde pungi phalam mahadivyam nagabali dalairutam eilachuranadi sangyuktam tambulam pratigrihitam. We offer coins as thanks to divinity for financial material prosperity. Hiranyagarbha samavardadagri bhutasya jata patirikayasit sadadhar pativim jamutimam kasmai deva yahavikavidimam. Are we going to take this? We're going to put it on top here. Om, yes. Om Puranadara Vipara Parasupunara Punara Pada Vasneva Vikrinavaha Ishamurjagum Shatakrato. Offer wonderful flowers just on the side of the deer here as we give. Yep, perfect. Om Shri Shtate Lakshmi Shapatnya Vahuratri Parashvi Nakshatrani Rupamushino Vyatam Ishnanikhana Mummaikhana Sarvalokam Maikhana Vimaha Lakshmi Devi in the form of light and love, prosperity. Yep, and right, perfect there. Prem Sura Maha Lakshmi Mata Ki Jai. So, what we will do now, having made our offerings on the Bedi, we will make our offerings by way of Havan, right? So, we'll use, I'm giving you the spoon. So, when I say Swaha, right, Fred? Okay, yeah, just the Havan organized? Yeah, right, so you just light up the Havan. Much. Here we go, matches. Just pass the ghee? Yeah, is there a bowl in it? No? Alright, okay, I want to put some of these things in here, but not all. Because we're going to need it afterwards. Right, so, you'll use a spoon, mix everything up. Listen for when I say swaha, and you'll put like half a spoonful into the fire. Into the fire itself. Yeah, into the fire itself. Right? Inside the fire. Yeah, on the inside of the fire. Right? About a half a spoon or so. Right? So before you begin, we'll invoke the presence of the sacred fire again. Fire is considered to be the mouth of God, even as the 10 Commandments was given to Moses through the burning bush. So too we consider fire to be the mouth of God. Om Agnim Dutam Purore Havivaham Purve Deva Masyareham Om Purvasva Shri Agne Namadhyayami Avahyami. You're going to just touch this to the fire and you just touch it. Don't rest it inside. Rest it now on the side. Here. That's fine too. Nice. Om Shri Agne Nama Achanam Samarpayami. Right, so you listen when I say the Swaha. As I say Swaha, you'll make the offering. It will be more than 5. So we just keep going. Right? I'll guide you along. Hari Om Prajapate Namaha Swaha. Nicely. Om Indraya Namaha Swaha. Om Somaya Namaha Swaha. Om Bhuh Swaha. Om Bhuvah Swaha. Om Swaha Swaha. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha Swaha. Om Gham Ganapate Namaha Swaha. Om Ekarandai Vidmehi Vakrutundai Dimi Tanno Dante Prachodayat Swaha. Om Shri Gauriyai Namaha Swaha. Om Shri Prithvi Devyai Namaha Swaha. Om Shri Apangpate Kalashvarun Koviraya Namaha Swaha. Om Shri Adityarino Grihibhyo Namaha Swaha. Om Namo Narayanaya Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Swaha. Om Narayanaya Vidmehi Vasudevaya Dhimi Tanno Vishnu Prachodayat Swaha. Om Namah Shivaya Swaha. Om Hang Hanumate Namah Swaha. Om Tat Purushaya Vidmehi Mahadevaya Dhimi Tanno Rudra Prachodayat Swaha. Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundai Viche Swaha. Om Shri Ashalakshmi Bhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Sapta Saraswati Bhyo Namah Swaha. Om Bhur Bhuvaswaha Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Swaha. Final three, no? Three final. Om Sarvadevta Sarvadevyai Namaha Swaha. Om Sarvebhyo Brahmanebhyo Namaha Swaha. Om Shri Agne Swishtakrite Namaha Swaha. Nicely done. So you can rest it down, bowl, spoon, everything. Om Shri Agnema Archanam Samarpayam. Right, so we'll need your son to come now to give him the gift, the tilak. So your boy, your son, Laura, call me. Where is he? Yeah, Amit. Right, there we go. So now, right, so this is the coconut here. We'll take this for him. Now the dakshana and everything is there. The little dakshana and everything inside it. For the yeah. Right, so can just hold on to that for now. Right, can just take it from him. Amit? Right, put out your right hand for me. Palm facing up. Right hand, yeah, palm facing up. Right. Now we're going, this is called, oops. Oops. All right, Amit, you got it? All right. Right here. Nice. So, what we are going to do, this is called the tilak. So, the mark of the tilak is considered to be very auspicious in the Vedic tradition of India. So this is an offering of auspiciousness, a blessing, a prayer of auspiciousness for him, right? So what you are going to do, as I chant the mantra, you are going to just touch it to his forehead, right? As a sign of the tilak. So you just keep the hand here, right? Yeah, you could turn definitely. Om Kasuri Tilakam Lalada Badale Vakshasale Kausama Center. Nasa Grevaramautikam Karatali Venu Kari Kankanam Sarvangi Harichandanam Sulalitam Kantecha Muktavali Gopa Sri Pariveshito Vajete Gopala Churamani Prem Sul Vrindavan Vihari Lal Ki Jai. Now doesn't he look like a devta, you know? straight from India. Right, that looks beautiful there. Right, so now you'll take the gift of what is called the tilak. So Raj, on behalf of members of the Flores family, they present onto you now as a token of welcome this what is called the tilak, which is the coconut and the little dakshana gifts and so forth, sweets and so forth, as a formal welcome. Today you have come as a guest, today you leave as a member of the family. Welcome. Om Hari Om Tatsat, Hari Om Tatsat, Hari Om Tatsat. Amit, take your, you know your Rasinim? Take your Rasinim. Amuk Namish Manishim Gotrasya, Vivaha Sanskaram, Tilakam Danam Sankalpam, Aham Karishyami. So say Om Shri Krishna Arpanam. So in the name of Shri Krishna you give this. Amit, say Om Swasti. So in the name of God you accept this. Right, accept. Prem Sul Vrindavan Vihari Lal Ki Jai. So we could give this to someone. Right, let me give it a front to give to your dad. Take, right. Yeah, well that's right. Yeah, so he's that's right. No, that's okay. That's fine. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, because the mark is exactly the syndrome is still there. So the syndrome still there. So we're good to go. Yeah, you can take it out now. Right. So what we are going to have now. So having done the tilak, we are ready now for Laura. Right. So Laura will come, and then we will continue with the sermon. Yeah. So we're going to need the stuff for her. Yeah, the suitcase, we're going to need that. We're going to need suitcase. Right, so you can go and you can bring out Laura now. Right? Ladies and gentlemen, kindly all stand as we approach the arrival of. Yes. Prem Sri Mahalakshmi Mata Ki Jai. You may take your seats. And we welcome now the form of Lakshmi Devi. Laura looking like Lakshmi Devi. A perfect counterpart to Shri Vishnu Bhagwan in the form of Raj. So, that's good, Mama. Thank you. Right, so you may be seated at this time. Right, so be careful. All right. So what we will do, big day today, Laura. So we will do our just a simple prarthana. So we'll wash hands. I'll put the ring for you. We'll take a few moments to just meditate on the form of Ganesh Baba, and then we'll continue. Right after, we'll do the ceremony to go around. Right, so let's wash hands at this time. Om apavitra pavitra va sarva vastam gura bismari pundarikaksham sabahebhing sarashri. So you sip water 3 times. Om Keshavanam. Sure. Right after this. Raghavaya namaha. Om Madhavaya namaha. One more. Wash against Anantaya namaha. Damodara namaha. Rishikesha namaha. Ring finger right hand. Pavitristo Vaishnavya. Saviturva prasava. Utpanamya pavitrina chidrina. Surasara shavita. Sati pavitra pate. Pavitra Putasya Jatkama Punita Chekayam. Right. Right, so just going to move the Maori. Yes, you could shift it to the side so it's not Right. So we take a few moments to meditate on the form of Ganesh Baba, Ganesh Maharaji, as we commence the Vivaha Sanskar. Hare Rama Gananam dha ganabharigam havamahe priyanam dha priyabharigam havamahe nidhenam dha nidbharigam havamahe vasomama ahamajani garabharamahatamajasi garabharam ma Shriman Mahaganarivarahe namaha Prem Sulagajanani Swami ki Jai. Right, you can offer your flowers right in the middle here. We bow. Om, that's it. Right, so what we are going to do now, the quintessential part of the Hindu marriage ceremony is what is known as the bhavar, or the circumambulation of the sacred fire 7 times. This is done with the accompanying of the lava, offerings of the lava firstly into the sacred fire, into the havan, and then onto the bedi, the altar area itself. Yeah. So this is the main aspect of the Hindu marriage ceremony. Before we get to that, there is the giving of the gifts. So we'll call the brother of Raj to come forward. And having received his gift in the form of the tilak, now, what's the name, son? Rishi. Rishi will now give the gifts on to Laura by way of welcoming her into the family. So yeah, you can come on this side. So these are the gifts. Do you have the bag, sir? You can give her the bag with everything. Yeah, the whole bag. Yeah, you could get the whole bag. We could give the whole bag, and then we could sort it out after. Oh yeah. Right. So just put this on top. Right. Hari Om Tatsat, Hari Om Tatsat, Hari Om Tatsat. Right. Take your full name in your mind. Namukam Vishmanismu Gotrasya Kanya Vivaha Sanskara Kanya Dan Dal Sankalpam Aham Karishyami. Say Om Shri Krishna Arapanam. So in the name of God, Shri Krishna, we offer this. Accept. And say Om Swasti. Right. Give it to your dad. So Ken, it will have the jewelry and so on. We will need the Mangal Sutra and the rings. So we'll need that. And so keep that safe. Prem Sulamaha Lakshmi Mata Ki Jai. Thank you, Richard. Yep, that's it. So who is going to do? Fred, who do we need the lava partner? The lava. All right, there we go. Good. So, right, we're going to need it just now, Amit. Actually, you can come up one time, Amit. Raj, put some pour the ghee into here. Pour, I'll tell you when. Take 1 spoonful of the lava, Amit, and mix it in there for me. One handful. Yeah, pick a point in directly from there, and we'll use the spoon. I'll tell you when. 1 handful of the lava. We could mix it in here. Yeah, 1 handful. Keep going. Right, looking good. Right. Just put it in the area itself. Right. Raj, you'll use the spoon, the same spoon. Mix everything up in the area for me now. So we're going to mix up everything, and then we're going to make 3 more offerings into the fire when I say swaha. So Laurie, you will touch his hands, and both of you will be making this offering. Ideally, actually, you could try to hold the spoon with him, together with him. Both of you hold the spoon together. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Definitely you can. So Laura showing off her cooking skills already. Yeah. Right, there we go. So we're going to offer 3 full spoonfuls now into the fire this time together. So you're going to hold the spoon. When I say swaha, we'll offer into the fire itself. Hari Aramanam Devam Kanya Agni Mahesh Kshakshata Sanno Arama Deva Preto Munshato Mam Predaha Swaha. Second one. Om Imam Naro Pavato Brabdena Lajanama Vaknina Ayusha Manasto Me Petare Dhenantam Jnanayate Mama Swaha. And final one. Om Ima Lajana Vapya Agno Samridim Karanatava Mamatabhyacha Samvanam Tar Agnar Anyamanyata Imam Swaha. Right, you can rest it down. Rest down everything. Om Shri Agnema Achanam Samarpayami. Yep, that's fine. Out of the way. Now both of you, you're going to stand and we'll ask, right, Kenny and Mommy, to tie them. You're gonna, to tie both of them, there should be a pin. All right, so you might have to just tie the end of, right, Ken, you could tie the end of his, right, tie them together. Shawl, yeah. Could probably tie the shawl maybe. So, yeah, we can just. Yeah, a little bit each time. So what we are going to do, Amit, as the brother of Laura, Just one sec. So we are now going to have the circumambulation of the sacred fire 7 times. These 7 steps, they correspond to the union in mind, body, and soul. So there's what is called the 7 chakra centers or the energy centers in yoga that each of us possess. So it is a union, a spiritual union. They also represent the 7 steps towards the 7 heavens, right? So it is a union, not just in body, but mind, body, and soul. So with each offering, there are certain pledges, promises that are given to and from each other. These are consecrated by way of the parched rice, what is called a lawa. So for each step, there will be 1 scoop of lawa that is offered. So for the first step, Amit will pour 1 scoop into your scoop and you shake it out, offer it onto the altar. Then for the second step, there will be 2 scoops. For the third step, 3 scoops until we get to 7, right? So we'll begin with the first offering, 1 scoop. So Amit will give you 1 scoop onto your scoop, and then you offer it into, right? And then you shake it out to the top of the altar. Right. Now for the first 4 offerings, Laura, you will lead for the first 4 rounds, and then you will lead for the first 4, and then you will lead for the final 3. Right? So you take lead and walk. Laura, you come in front, and we're going to go clockwise. We're going clockwise. Hari Om Shriman Mahaganarivare Nama Swastena Hendra Brarasravaha Swastena Bhogha Vishvaveda Swastena Sarakshorashtanemi Swastena Brihasvadaradato. Now you'll offer two scoops. With this first step, Raj speaks to his Dulahin to be Laura. As he says, my beloved, with this step, our love shall become firm. May you offer the food and be helpful in every way, and I promise I will cherish you and provide for the welfare and happiness of you and our children. And Laura replies, Raj, my lord, give me the responsibility of the home, food, and taking care of the finance. And I promise you, I shall discharge. 2, right, go ahead. And I shall discharge the responsibilities to the welfare of the family. Hari Om Om Swastena Hendra Vrarasravaha Swastena Bhogha Vishvaveda Swastena Sarakshorashtanemi Swastena Brihasvadaradato. Now we'll offer 3. And with this step, Raj says unto Laura, may you fill my heart with this second step with love, strength, and courage, and together we shall protect our household and the children. Laura responds, my lord, in your grief I shall fill your heart with courage and strength. In your happiness I shall rejoice. And together we shall take care of the family and the children. Hari Om. Sahasrasharekha Purukha Sahasraksha Sahasrapata Sabhamegam Saravarasratvatadesha Dashangulam. And now in this, the third step, Raj speaks on to Laura, my beloved, with these 3 steps, our wealth and prosperity shall go. Together we shall educate our children, and may they live long. And Laura responds, my lord, I will love you with single-minded devotion as my husband. My commitment to you is of a chaste wife, and you are my joy. Hari Om. Orokahe Vedagam Sarvam Jarabhodamyacha Bhavyam Odamredadvaseshano Jadannena Terohate. With this, the 4th step. Raj says unto Laura, my beloved, it is a great blessing that you have walked these 4 steps with me. You have brought auspiciousness and sacredness into my life. May we be blessed always. And Laura responds to Raj, my lord, I promise you I shall decorate you from your head to your feet, and I will serve you and please you in every way that I can. So, right? Perfect. So, how many we, right? Laura will lead 4, and then you will lead 3. Yeah. Hari Om.
Etavanasamahimato jayang shapurukaha pado sa vishvabhodane tripara samradandave.
With this, the fifth step, Raj says unto Laura, now that we have walked these 5 steps, you have enriched my life. May God bless you. And Laura replies, my Lord, I share in both your joys and sorrows. Your love will make me trust and honor you, and I shall obey your wishes. And having made these promises, they are now consecrated and sanctified by virtue of the offering of the laver, the parched rice, onto the altar to divinity.
Hare Om Trivara Purukaha Pado Seha Bhavat Punaha Tato Vikvam Vyakram Sashanana Shaneyabhe.
And now in this 6th step, Raj says unto Laura, my beloved, by walking these 6 steps with me, you have filled my heart with joy, and may we continue to live in peace and joy. And Laura says, Raj, my Lord, in all acts of righteousness and material prosperity, in all forms of enjoyment, I shall participate and I shall be with you. And having made these promises, these vows to each other, in humility, in love, in full trust by the virtue of God, these are now consecrated with the sacred laver, the parched rice.
Hare Om Om Dasma Jagya Sarvahutaha Sambritam Brekarajam Pashum Samachakrivaya Vyanaranya Gramyashahe.
And in this 7th step, Raj says unto Laura, having walked these 7 steps with me, our love and friendship shall become eternal. May we experience the spiritual union in God. Now you have become completely mine, and I offer my life unto you. And Laura says, Raj, my Lord, as per the law of God and the Holy Scriptures, I have become your spouse. Whatever promises we have made, we have spoken in pure mind, and shall we be truthful to each other in all things. May our love be forever. Prem Sul Mahalakshmi Mata Ki Jai. And so many devotees, that which is called the power. So both of you, right, you can rest this down. You can, right? So both of you, what we will do now, we will turn to face the sun as we bow this to the sun. As the sun is the source of life and nourishes, so too may the sun bless your marriage, that your marriage, your love will grow. So it faces the sun, that which is, this will be right behind you, right?
Hare Om Vibrat Privat Bivatu Somyam Madhvayura Dadayagapatava Vrihatam Vada Joto Jo Aviraksharit Mana Prajaha Pupoka Purura Virajate. Prem Sulu Suryanarayana Swami Ki Jai. Right, so both of you can face forward again. Remember that you're tied up. So, right, so you can sit again, so you can bring the pirha forward, and you can be seated once more. So actually what we're going to do now, switch sides now. Now that you have circumambulated the fire, now you can take your seat as on the left side, the seat of the married woman. Yeah, just be careful. Prem Sulu Mahalakshmi Mata Ki Jai. So we'll have the rings, Ken? So, rings? Okay, so we'll now have the blessing of the rings, the exchange of the rings as a symbol of marriage. Yeah, rings alone for now. Akshika, give me the Mangal Sutra. I'll bless the Mangal Sutra as well. give to each other now.
That's the engagement ring.
That's the engagement ring?
Yeah.
So, Laura, you will, okay, actually Raj first. You will put on Laura's ring finger of her left hand, all right? And then you will reciprocate, right? Begin. Hare Om Sashankachakram Sakarita Kundalam Sapita Vasram Sarasiruhekshanam Saharavakshastalakau Subhashriyam Namami Vishnung Shirasa Chaturbhujam. You can take the ring, right? Reciprocate. Yes, so do you put on this. Hare Om Shuklam Vararanam Devam Shashivaranam Chaturbhajam Prasannavarnam Dhyayat Sarva Vignopashante Prem Sul Vishnu Bhagwan Ki Jai Lakshmi Mata Ki Jai. Right, you could give photographers, you could give them a nice view of the rings. So you can put your hands together to, right. And of course, the Mangal Sutra, the mark of the Hindu married woman. So you're going to tie this now. Yes, there's a clasp there, you can put it on for her now. That might be a little challenge. Now, usually most men not good with hooks and clasps on these things, so this might be a little challenge. Yeah, come around. Hare Om. Right. Unclip. Yeah, this might be a little. Oh yeah, there we go. Good, there we go. Hare Om Hiranyavaranamariniim Suvarana Rajarasrajam Chandram Hiranyamayim Lakshmim Jatavedo Ma'avaha Prem Sulmaha Lakshmi Mata Ki Jai. Beautiful. We have the third part. The elder brother of Raj. Rishi? Right, you come on this side, Rishi. Yeah. Yep, begin. Touch here. Hare Om. Om Puranadara Viparapara Supunara Punara 5 times. Punarapada Vasneva Vikranavaha Esha Murjagum Shatakrato. By way of a protection and a welcome, you will now act as a big brother onto her. So put it on for her. Put it on as a mala for her. Prem Sulmaha Lakshmi Mata Ki Jai. Do you have a gift? And once more, Laura is given a token of welcome. Om Shri Krishna Arpanam. Om Swasti. Right, you could put it back and you could give him. Prem Sulmaha Lakshmi Mata Ki Jai. And so we will now have the exchange of the mala. Yes, you're finished, thanks. Oh, good idea. Right, stand. So you'll take a mala now. So in the tradition of Shriram Charitamanas, Laura will put the mala for him first, and then you will bow to him, and then he will put the mala for you, and you all can embrace. No. Traditionally, no. Om Malyadini Sugandhini Malaktadini Vai Prabhu Maya Hritani Pujartham Pushpani Pratigrihitam Jai Mala Gale Jai Mala Siya Dali Ram Gali Jai Mala Siya Dali Ram Gali Jai Mala. Nice one. Prem Sula Vrindavan Vihari Lal Ki Jai. Right, so you can be seated now. So for all intents and purposes, the religious aspect has been completed. But we now have the legal aspect, the signing of the marriage register. So we have one witness, Rishi, and next witness, Sasha. Right?
Yes, no. I think at the same.
So let me just verify the information. ID, Sasha? Thank you. Yeah. Right, thank you very much. Sure. Prem Sula Vrindavan Vihari Lal Ki Jai. So this time, we'll all stand. So my dear devotees, as we come to our concluding moments of the Vivaha Sanskar, the Hindu marriage ceremony, let me thank you on behalf of Kenny and members of the Ramdani family for your presence, your participation. And now we ask one thing again of you, your blessing. So as we witness here, the marriage ceremony between Raj and Laura, we have come to what is called the Ashirvad or the blessing. So parents can come forward. You will take some rice from the mandap, and then you will sprinkle. As I sprinkle the rice, you can take from the bedi itself. As I sprinkle the rice, as I sprinkle the water, with the chanting of the mantras, I ask all of you to pray in your own way. You can, yes. Yes, so the dad is coming to offer Ashirvad, blessings. So each and every one of you, I ask you now to pray in your own way, in your own words, to the Almighty Supreme Being. Yeah. Yeah. Fred, you could give him some somebody rice for him there. Yeah. Yeah. Any more again? Yeah, plenty of rice here. Right, so as I sprinkle water and you can shower the rice on them. So both of you, hands together, keep your eyes closed because we don't want rice to go in your eyes. When I start, as I start sprinkling water. Yeah, as I start sprinkling. Hare Om Om Mantrahinam Kriyahinam Bhaktihinam Janardanam Yad Bhojidam Maya Deva Paripurnam Tadaswame Hare Om Shrira Varashasamayusham Arogyam Avidat Pavamana Mahiyate Danam Danyam Pashum Bahuputralavam Shatsam Vatsaram Dirgamayu Mangalam Bhagavan Vishnu Mangalam Garuda Dvaja Mangalam Pundarikaksham Mangalaya Tano Harihi Prem Sri Mahalakshmi Mata Ki Jai Om Tvameva Mata Chapita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhuscha Sakha Tvameva Tvameva Vidyadravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Amareva Deva Om Shanti 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 Hare Om Dasar Brahmanar Paramasu Shri Vishnave Namaha. Just step to the side. And so, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure. Yes, we'll do this. Oh, Sindur now. We'll have the witness the Sindur, right? Sit down. Let us all sit, my dear devotees. Right, cover. Yeah, cover them. Do it under cover. Hari Om Hiranyavaranamarnim Savarana Rajarasrajam Chandram Hiranyamahim Lakshmim Jata Vedo Maava Tama Ava Jata Vedo Lakshmi Manapagaminim Yasyam Hiranyam Vindeham Gamasham Purushanam Shri Paramatmani Parabrahmaninama Om Shri Vishnave Nama Om Shri Ashtalakshmibhyo Namaha Sinduradanam Samarpayami Prem Sul Mahalakshmi Mata Ki Jai. Raj is only 7 times an hour. See if anything else going on below it. All right. Okay. Just making sure. Yes, you have to give. Yeah, there's a little. Right. Yeah, remain covered. Right. You can go in there, take a napkin. Yeah, you can take a napkin and you can just do any little adjustments. Here's a towel. Yeah. Right. You can use a towel? Yeah? Yeah, so you can just adjust. So of course Raj is an experienced to put in sindoor, so we know there's probably a little fixing up and neatening up to do there. So that's a good thing. And as a token of her services, Raj presents a gift onto her. Om Shri Krishna Arpanam. Right. Prem Sul Mahalakshmi Mata Ki Jai. Right, so Raj and Laura, you will now stand. Place your hands together to greet all of your guests. And so, my dear devotees, at this time, it gives me great pleasure and honor, privilege, as a Hindu marriage officer licensed in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, to present unto you Trinidad and Tobago's newest wedded couple, Mr. and Mrs. Rajeev and Laura Ramuta Singh. Give them a round of applause. And so, to Raj and Laura, on behalf of all of your guests, your family members, congratulations onto you, Mubaraku. All blessings, health, strength, happiness, of course, children, by the grace of God. And may you live long, happy, peaceful, and prosperous. Prem Sulamaha Lakshmi Mata Ki Jai. And so, my devotees, once more on behalf of Kenny and members of his family, Ramdhani family, we say thanks unto you for joining with them. Please remain partake of the hospitality. Food has been served, and enjoy the afternoon with the family. Until we meet again, I am Pandit Narendra Dutt Mishra, and it has been an honor to be in your company. Sab koi jai jai, Sitaram.
ਛੱਡਿਓ ਨਾ ਕਿ ਤੇਰੇ ਬਿਨ ਦਿਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗਣਾ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਵੀ ਤੂੰ ਚੱਲਣਾ ਏ ਮਾਹੀ ਮੈਂ ਤੇਰੇ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਚੱਲਣਾ ਤੂੰ ਜੀ ਸਕਦੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਮੈਂ ਜੀ ਸਕਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੋਈ ਦੂਸਰੀ ਮੈਂ ਸ਼ਰਤਾਂ ਵੀ ਰੱਖਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ क्या तेरे बाजो मेरा सच्चियां मोहब्बत सकदी नहीं मैं रह सकदा नहीं तेरे बिन यारा और किते तकदा नहीं क्या तेरे बाजो मेरा रंग तेरा चढ़िया कि हुण कोई रंग नहीं हो चढ़ना जिथे भी तू चलिया माही मैं तेरे पीछे पीछे चलना छड्डियो ना कि तेरे बिन दिल नहीं लगना जिथे भी तू चलना है माही मैं तेरे पीछे पीछे चलना तू जी सकदी नहीं मैं जी सकदा नहीं कोई दूसरी मैं शर्ता भी रखदा नहीं क्या तेरे जो मेरा सच्चियां मोहब्बत माही किते होर नहीं हो मिलना जिथे भी तू चले माही मैं तेरे पीछे पीछे चलना ओ माही ओ माही
तेरे यारा मैनू रहन दे आँखों से आँखों वाली गल कहन दे दिल विच तेरे यारा मैनू रहन दे आँखों से आँखों वाली गल कहन दे धड़कन दिल दी है तैनू पहचाने तू मेरा है मैं हूँ तेरी रब भी जाने
तू रह सकदी नहीं मैं रह सकदा नहीं तेरे बिन यारा और किते तकदा नहीं क्या तेरे बाजो मेरा रंग तेरा चढ़िया कि हुण कोई रंग नहीं हो चढ़ना जिथे भी तू चलिया माही मैं तेरे पीछे पीछे चलना
All right, you all can do better than that. Come on, make some noise.
सकदी नहीं मैं जी सकदा नहीं कोई दूसरी मैं शर्तां भी रखदा नहीं क्या तेरे बाजो मेरा सच्चियां मोहब्बत माही किते होर नहीं मिलना जिथे भी तू चले Come on, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the newest couple, this amazing, lovely couple this evening. Hip hip. Woo! All right, so may this couple continue to dance for the rest of their lives. Wasn't that lovely? Wasn't that lovely, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah, it was. So today, we celebrate love. We celebrate this gorgeous couple. And, you know, today it's about decisions. And Raj, I must say, you've done exceedingly well. Laura, you've done exceedingly well, even more so. And as a couple, we would like to wish you all happiness, health, all the goodness in the world, prosperity. And I see Auntie Daughter in front saying, children. How much? Laura, I can't tell you how much she's saying, all right? How many, rather? All right, so this evening, Laura would like to give you all a little treat and, you know, a very informal part of this evening's proceedings. And let's think a minute here about the decision and the step that this young couple is making. Today, they have made such a brave decision. I would argue it is the best decision that you all have made in your life, asking me to MC this little program this evening. So, with that being said, Laura and Raj, you know, this is sudden hospitality, Raj. When Raj stepped out, you know, of the rules this evening, this morning rather, it was probably just after lunch, it really felt like a Rajputian. Anybody knows what that means? A Raj, where Rajput is? They say that is where the kingdom of kings stepping out with his sword. Right? I say, yes, boy. This is how South men does represent. Right? And he came down with the cavalry. He came down with the cavalry. You know? And centuries ago, it would have been chariots. But let me tell you, this beat back any chariot, the parade, and the cavalry that came down with your king, your Singh, Ramuta Singh, that came down this evening. But Raj, I ain't only going to big you up. When this beautiful bride came down, it's not that you just came down from south, you know. It's almost as she came down from the mountains, from the heaven. You see that little El Takush mountain up there? That is what we felt in the audience, Laura, when you stepped out and you were playing that
very auspicious tune, and you stepped down from the heavens. And this young couple came together here and making this brave decision. They said this is when we go from being a girl and a boy to a man and a woman. And the smiles that we are seeing in these parents' faces here this afternoon, priceless, priceless. So, I tell you, this was a brave decision. All you give me this mic this afternoon, you know. A very brave decision, very brave decision. So, are we ready for the next part? So this evening again, you know, it's just about expressing their love. And you can see it, how, if you looked at Raj just now, Raj was just staring at his wife, you know. And may you all continue to dance. The music may change to some banging pots and whatnot, but keep dancing. So let's go. We're going on to now. Right. And Laura is now going to have a moment with her parents. So ladies and gentlemen, I reintroduce rather, the bride and her parents to dance for us this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Let's welcome the bride and her parents. I believe it's her mom and then her dad. Yep.
मुरली बजा सुन सुन मुरली को नाचे जिया मुरली वाले मुरली बजा सुन सुन मुरली को नाचे जिया
वजह से खान मुझको दिल में रुख साथ म्यान बार जानो वजह से खान मुझको दिल में रुख साथ म्यान बार जानो वजह से खान मुझको पकड़ के तूने चलना सिखाया था ना दहलीज ऊंची है ये पार करा दे बाबा मैं तेरी मलिका टुकड़ा हूँ तेरे दिल का एक बार फिर से दहलीज पार करा दे मुड़ के ना देखो दिलबरो दिलबरो मुड़ के ना देखो दिलबरो मुड़ के ना देखो दिलबरो दिलबरो मुड़ के ना देखो दिलबरो
इन कदमों में सांस वार दे रब से ज्यादा तुझे प्यार दे रब मैनू माफ करे रब्बा खैरिया हाय मैनू माफ करे
Say
से दूर किथे चलिए तू किथे चलिए तू किथे चलिए जानदा है दिल ये तो जान दिया तू तेरे बिना मैं न रहूं मेरे बिना तू किथे चलिए तू किथे चलिए तू किथे चलिए काटू कैसे राता हो सावरे जिया नहीं जाता सुन बाबरे के राता लंबे आ रे कटे तेरे संगे आ रे के राता लंबे आ रे कटे तेरे संगे आ रे
चम 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 अंबरां दे तारे कहंदे ने सजना तू ही चन मेरे इस दिल दा मन लवे सजना तेरे बिना मेरा होवे ना गुजारा छड़ के ना जावी मैनू तू ही है सहारा
काटू कैसे राता हो सावरे जिया नहीं जाता सुन बाबरे के राता लंबे आ रे कटे तेरे संगे आ रे के राता लंबे आ रे कटे तेरे संगे आ रे
Okay, folks, so the couple is now, they just going to refresh and get a late lunch. So in the meantime, they invite you all to enjoy the hospitality and the, you know, the meals, the drinks, and make yourself comfortable. They'll be back shortly, all right? So have a good evening. And no, they're coming back. Don't worry. Yeah.
is to be a real, raise your voice. You see me? I'm the man in this relationship. And if I want to come out from under this bed, I will come out from under this bed. Don't tell me what to do. Alright? So, Raj, that's just my advice. Right? And under the bed is always a good place. Especially in the high, right?
My bed low though. She just fight on a low bed.
You all are such an amazing couple. It's so amazing to be together. Like this, you know, soulmates, definitely, you know. So we really, really appreciate and enjoy being in your company this evening. So I'm going to invite the couple to come forward for the cutting of the cake. And I'd like again once more to invite everyone to witness this part. So we have Mr. and Mrs. Ramita Singh. So while this is happening, I'd like to cue those. We are going to be putting you on the spot, but we ask a few persons who feel motivated or moved to come and share a few words, to come and do so after the cutting of the cake. You know, we'd love to hear your feedback and your well wishes. Even if you would like to raise a toast to the couple, they would love to hear from a few of you all. Okay? So before you all start, you know, Amit, this is the most vibrant, the most, you're moving so brisk. Where are Auntie Gota and Uncle Kenny? The man, I never see this boy move so quick. You know, 2 years that I know him as well. But then I really think about it, he's just excited to have Laura moving out and get in the room, you know, so. Oh boy, dancing, everything, alright? So let's make our attention and our focus back onto this amazing couple. And the DJ, do you have the song? Yeah? So over to you, DJ.
Tell me that you love me yours completely, bitter off the road. Disagreements, we fighting for no reason. I wouldn't change it for the world. 'Cause I knew the first day that I met you, I was never gonna let you slip away. Still remember feeling nervous, I try to find words to
some noise, some claps, some screams. Come on, welcome to that.
Love is lovely. Simply put, love is lovely. Raj, on the request, I just have one request. I would like you all, photographer, can you just capture this moment, please?
Put your hand out. Raj, then your hand. Laura, your next hand. No, the other hand on top. And Raj, finally, put your hand. let's capture this moment, guys. Look at this lovely couple. So much love in this picture. And it might really be the last time Raj have the upper hand in this relationship. So really nice, alright? So I'd like to open up the floor here a little bit. Don't worry, I ain't breaking no tiles, Uncle and Auntie. And invite some of our brothers from down south, and there is the whole crew. If one of them come up and represent for the South man this evening, something wrong, huh? And then I'll have anyone who wants to come and speak on behalf of Laura as well.
Good night, everyone. My name is Jared. I was asked 15 minutes ago to say a speech. I repeatedly said no, but here I am. It is what it is. I first met
Laura in Siam. She saw Raj.
It was all over. Raj being the guy that he is, I mean, nickname him Squirrel, he's very shy. Laura said, you know, I need a drop home. Adita was like, no, she doesn't need a drop home. I was like, Raj, she wants a drop home. So we all came here. That was the first time we met Laura. Bubbly, spirited, the nicest person you ever met.
Raj, immediately, boy, I now single. I now get single. I going back in this thing. 2 days after, boy, I really like this girl, you know. And I said, what it is. I want to congratulate Raj and Laura. I saw him crying when Laura came out here, and I wanted to cry too. Oh my God. I know you was thinking about, we know what you was thinking about, right? And I'm so happy for you, my brother. I love you. I love you, my sister. And I got some backup just in case I didn't do that well.
Yeah!
Hi everyone. So, for most of the North people, you may not know me. At least most of Laura's family. My name is Kishan Maharaj. I'm one of Rajeev's friends. Rajeev, how to put this? I'm from a family of 6 with 4 siblings, 3 sisters, no brothers, and the brother that I never had was Rajeev, right? So Rajeev and I, we met each other in university. We knew each other in high school through mutual friends, but we really grew closer in university. My slight twist to Jared's speech is although
Definitely South people.
yeah, but my slight twist to Jared's speech is that when it wasn't that Raj just became single and then found this gem of Laura that he found. It was some time after that, right? Raj and I we hung out for a long time, and I think he really chose the diamond out of the rough in Laura, and it was deliberate, it was intentional, and he had good intentions. So I hope that the Ramdani family welcomes him like family as well, because I know he comes with good intention. Laura, we met a few years ago, my wife and I, when we came back here, and I knew from the first time that we met that you were the guy for Raj. I'm really pleased to see both of you all here together. And I wish you all many years of happiness and yeah, plenty of babies. So I'm with the parents on that. But yeah, don't tell my parents that I'm with you on that. I'm still thrilling. But yeah, wish you all the best, and I'll pass it on to Cassio.
Good evening, everyone. I am Rajeev's cousin. He feels more like a brother to me, as I've said, and a lot of people know. So, Kishan said how much. Jared mentioned where and that Rajeev was a squirrel. But I will let you all know one little secret. Laura is the first girl ever that Rajeev introduced himself to without having a friend say, hey, meet this one. It's the first girl ever he walked up to and says, hi, my name is... Not many people know that story before, but knowing Rajeev for all these years, I could tell. When you know, you know. And you could see he was in love from day one. So I'd like to say congrats to both of you. Laura, welcome to the family. Yay, I gained a new sister. And I wish you all the best. Back to Jared.
So, Raj, do you have a drink? You have a little thing? You all have a little thing. To lodge. Hashtag lodge. That's what the young people say. To Raj and Rajdhani. Ah!
Nice man. You'll see why these ladies are leaving these northern lands and coming down to the southern plains, eh? Right. Fellas, just for my south brethren here, I drop a lollipop on the highway and it causing some traffic coming up. It just get licked down and it have a big accident there now, so. I get a laugh here, boy. Tough crowd. So I would like to also ask, I see, without even asking, Laura's friend is making her way up here.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sasha Tickerson. Let me first congratulate Rajeev and Laura Ramutasing. It's gonna take a while. I have known Laura for 13 years. And for me, it seems like a lifetime. We both met in university. And I'm just going to give you a little backstory. While I was waiting for my bus, I saw this beautiful girl texting away on her phone. I mean, I'm shy, so I will never make that first move or muster up the courage to introduce myself. But so happened, we had a mutual friend and we got introduced. And after that, parties, study groups, that turned into parties, that turned into baby shower, well, my baby shower, my wedding, now her wedding, and we were bounded for life. She is my sister. And Raj, now you become my brother. And I know you will take good care of my sister. And I just want to say, I wish you both the best of happiness, and I love you both. And here is to Mr. and Mrs. Rajeev Ramutasing. Cheers.
Yes!
Okay, don't feel shy. Anyone else? I'd like to give a few more minutes for persons to come forward and say a few words. just a well wish, anything, a toast, you know. I'm just repeating what the bride is saying. Well, not the bride, the newly wed, Emily and Sarah. Anyone else? Anyone?
Good evening, everyone. The host and hostess, Mr. and Mrs. Ramota Singh. Congratulations from the Singh family. Wonderful to see you all together. I have known Laura. Laura's about 40 years old. I've known Laura about 39 years now. With everybody is complimenting everybody today. But Laura has grown to be a wonderful young woman because of her parents. Her parents they have done everything possible to bring Laura up to be the wonderful young lady she is today. So, on behalf of the Singh family, congratulations to you all. We wish you the best. Many, 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 many children, Raj. I hope you work hard at that. Thank you all very much, and congratulations.
Yeah, come on, you all could do better than that. That's another South representative there, you know, right? Listen, Uncle Kenny, Auntie Dots are sorry we turned this into this, but it is the reality. Laura going down south, so is where it is the reality. Not for long. All right, so anyone would like to say a few words? Listen, now I had to come back as an MC and be objective here. I find the southern men. Okay, so we have not all at once.
Pleasant good night, everyone. First of all, congratulations to the happy couple. Congratulations to you both. I might not be from South, but my dad is. If that is worth anything. But all I mean to say to you all is that I have seen you all. I think I was there the night you all met. And congratulations. Laura, the worst cousin ever. You know what? We fight to make up and we are good friends. We'll always be great. And I will pass you on to Emily and Sarah.
Good night, everyone. I'm Emily. For those of you who don't know, I'm Laura's cousin. Laura and I grew up like sisters, not even like cousins. Here is actually like my second home. Auntie Daughter is like my other mommy. Laura and I did everything together growing up. It was amazing having a sister. I have one brother, and I used to always think, you know, what would it be like to have a sister? And I found a sister in Laura. Since I knew myself, I basically knew that I had a sister. And I just want to wish Raj and Laura a lifetime of marital bliss and happiness. And I wouldn't say a million babies like everybody else, okay? And clearly, everybody is talking about the South men here. But you all fail to realize that the South men come into North to look for the girls, you know. So congratulations, Laura and Raj. I love both of you. I'm passing you all on to Sayam.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sayam Ramnarayan. I am from Bamboo, South, which is just as good. I know all this talk about South, man, but Laura, yeah, the Bamboo boy is good too, eh? But Raj, meeting Raj was amazing. When I met Raj for the first time, I said, this man have a charisma and a warmth. He meet man, he do so, brother, how you going? It was a warmth, you know? And I said, this man belong in the Ramrayan family. And then I see him Lyman, and he dancing. I said, this man belong in the Ramrayan family. And then I see him drinking. This man belong in the Ramrayan family. But on a serious note, on behalf of the family, well, the brother that talk, that's the main man, because he, 007 had to say a few words. But I want to congratulate the newlyweds. I'm also happily married. And I even though my wife is not here, I'm happily married. And I wanna give them some advice, right? So, Raj, as a happily married man, one small piece word of advice that my dad taught me: the wife is always right. You always say yes, and you always say mm-hmm. All right? All right, so congratulations to the beautiful couple. And Laura, you look like a Bollywood actress tonight. And I'm so proud to see you grow up and blossom to be this beautiful woman. And it really melts my heart to see how you've matured to be this beautiful woman and a better dancer than me. So, all right, now bringing on the man, the myth, the legend, Amit Ja Ramdani.
Hello everyone, I'm Amit, Laura's brother. Didn't plan on doing this today, but I wrote something down just in case. Delighted to be here today at this wedding. I'm the only brother, so by default that makes me the favorite, I guess. Right. I've been looking forward to this wedding for a long time now. Some family members here, I don't know if they said anything, but they were saying that the reason for that is because I was planning to take control of Laura's room. Now, while that may be true, it's not the only reason. I truly am happy to see my sister embark on this new journey of her life together with Raj. By the way, Laura, today you look very beautiful. You're gorgeous. Raj, you look all right too. She's a very wonderful person. She's beautiful inside and out. She's kind, she's compassionate, she's genuine, funny, smart, caring, and loving. Even though there were times while we were growing up, she did things, some bad things, and she cast blame on me for it. Innocent me, she'd run to our parents and say that, look, Amit did this. I really didn't do it, but I got in trouble anyway. Needless to say, that caused some fights. She would hit me, I would hit her back, and then I would get in trouble again, all over again. So ultimately, she won both ways. Laura's my younger sister. She can be troublesome at times. My only sister, all right, so I guess that makes her the favorite as well. So I'll just talk about a couple of the things that she does that annoys me a little bit, but I'll bring her back around, right? So we share a bathroom. Every day I have to gather some of my toiletries that's in my room, take it across to the bathroom, use that, then back and forth from my room to the bathroom. And that's because there's no space in the bathroom for me. For nothing. The countertop is full of all of Laura's things. Sorry. Another thing she does that kind of annoys me is like at night I'm asleep, I might wake up, I want like a glass of water, right? So I'll come outside on my way to the kitchen and all the lights are on, every single one, bright as day. Yeah. I just roll my eyes and I take them off again, and knowing that she did it, she was probably out there for like 5 minutes, but she just leaves them on. I don't know why. These things annoy me and a few other things that she does, but I was thinking about it last night and it dawned on me that all these little things that she does that really does get to me, she won't be around to do it anymore. And I'm actually going to miss that a lot. I truly will miss you from today. I love you, and don't cry. Maybe some nights in your name I'll wake up and I'll put some lights on and I'll just go back to sleep, right? Raj, you get to enjoy these things now. Good luck. Raj actually isn't too bad either. I like him. He has many good qualities, a few that I've seen for myself. He's respectful, he's loyal, helpful, and very loving. To me, he's always been on his best behavior, so I don't have that many bad things to say about him, but I'll try. So he's a respectful guy. for this wedding, he wanted to do things right by Laura. So before he proposed, he asked my parents' permission. He didn't ask me, but that's okay. I'll let it slide. I also heard that this is his first time fasting for a long time. So you score a lot of points there with me, Raj, because I know how hard this is. This isn't easy. KFC next week. He's helpful. A few weeks ago, some of us went down to their apartment to help them mount up some furniture. So while we were doing that, Sean, Randy, my dad, even Laura, Raj contributed in a big way. He ordered pizza and collected it from the delivery guy like nobody else. He was also the first one into the pizza box while we were all still mounting up stuff. He also cares deeply for Laura. I've seen this myself. Many nights when he came over here, he'd stay until really late, until like someone would have to tell him he has to go home, right? So my sister walks him out, and as she's walking back in, her phone starts ringing. Now I know Raj just left. He's probably still on this street, but he's already calling Laura. I laugh at this to myself in my head because I'm thinking, doesn't this guy ever need a break? You know? But then I realized that it's a testament to how much you love Laura and the fact that you really can't stay away. We couldn't keep him away 2 days before the wedding. At all. We tried. I can't blame him though, because she's a joy to be around. You two are great together. You complement each other in such a way that it binds you both even strongly together. And I've come to admire how you both support each other so wholeheartedly. So, in closing, Raj and Laura, I don't have a glass, but here's to love, peace, laughter, and happily ever after. As you two start your new life, here's to the here's to the husband and wife. Cheers.
Yes!
All right, all right. Guys, we get a little humble pie there. If there was an award for the best brother of the bride, the myth, the legend, Amit. Well done, well done. Let's give Amit some love. Well done, brother, well done. That was truly a emotional, heartfelt speech there. Laura, wouldn't you agree? Raj? Yeah. So I think we're at that time now. We want to hear from, we still have a few more persons. Oh, we're going along, yeah? We're giving her, yeah? We have the grace of the bride and groom. So let's welcome to the podium.
Hi, everyone. I just want to first of all welcome Laura to the Ramotasing family on behalf of all of us. And Rajeev, I was sitting down there, I was thinking about when we was going to Disney World in 1992. And mommy said, come spend the night by me. Remember this? And we spent the night and we played the night and we woke up early in the morning and had such a good time, you know? And 30 years later now, I saw mom smiling on us, you know, on behalf of her, you know? And today, there's a mom right there by you, everybody. And today I would like to say that I'm very proud of him. I'm very happy to have a brother like him. You know, we grew up close, my sister as well, my dad and mom. All of us were a unit, you know. And now he loves my wife and Christian too, same way. You know, he protects us, orders pizza for us, those kind of things. So guys, I wish you all a long life of happiness, love, prosperity, and of course, and everyone is either one, you know. For me to spoil, of course, eh? And that's it, thanks.
Thank you very much, Rishi. For those who don't know, that's the elder brother of Rajeev. All right, so I've just given you 5 seconds for someone to make a move to come up, and then, yes, I see a movement. We have an aunt, Auntie Asha, making her way to the podium. Let's give Auntie Asha some love.
Laura, you're like the daughter I never had. And I love you with all of my heart. I know when you met Rajeev, you told me one day, it's like, Auntie Ash, I want to introduce someone to you and I want to bring him home by you. And I said, Laura, you can come whenever you want. And that day, you and Rajeev came by me. And the first time I met Rajeev, I looked at how he looked at you. And I knew he loved you with all of his heart. And you were very happy with him as well. And I told you, I think I called you after and I said, Laura, he's a good guy. And I still do. I said, Rajeev is a good guy. I saw when you were sitting and you wanted something to drink. Like, Laura, can I get you something to drink? To me, that shows compassion. And Rajeev, I want to welcome you to this family. Laura is an exceptional human being, an exceptional woman. You are so, so lucky to have her as your wife. And I know you also, Laura is very lucky to have you. But you treat her right, and you will never regret it. She will honor you till the end. Don't make her cry. Because you hurt her, you hurt me, and I would truly, truly, Laura is my daughter that I never had, but I love her with all of my heart, and I'm asking you to take very good care of her, because she's going with you now. And I want to wish both of you a very, very happy life, faithful, committed, till the end. And you're welcome at my home anytime. Congratulations to both of you.
Thank you very much, Auntie Asha. So with that, I would like to call on the man of the hour, the man of the day, the man of the moment, the century. Let's really give this guy a lot. Come on, you all can do better than that. I know that. Let's welcome Rajeev.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of my beautiful wife and I, we would like to welcome everyone to our wedding. I would like to start off by giving thanks to God Almighty, who has blessed me with all that I have today. Thank you to everyone who has helped us prepare for our wedding day. Special mention must be made to my new parents. Thank you for all the hard work and time. My family, Amit, my brother-in-law, my Auntie Beatrice, Auntie Helen, Viliana, who has helped a lot with the gifts, Jackie, Uncle Deep, and other family members. Basically, everyone who has contributed to our day. Thank you so much. To my wife, my person, my lords. Where do I begin? Well, I must mention when I first met you at Siam. So many fun times we had there. I'm so happy we connected from that night, and even happier that I got to marry you today. Baby, you look so amazing and beautiful today. I love your dress. When I saw you walking towards me today, besides crying, to get married, my heart was just filled with so much happiness and excitement for our future together. Thank you especially for all the hard work you did to make today possible and your unwavering support and love throughout a very challenging process. Honey, I'm so proud of you and the divine path you are embarking on. Every day with you, I improve as a person, and I am so grateful for that. I want you to know, to whichever destination you will walk, I will walk beside you to that same destination. That's a line from our wedding song, Vehi Mahi. To my new parents, Mom and Dad, from day one, when I visited your home, I was embraced with pure love. And to this day, I can tell everyone here it's the same way. I want you both to know, and also you, Amit, that I promise to protect, support, care, and love Laura's throughout my life and be the best husband I can. I will always be at her side for anything and will treat her with the respect that she deserves. To my family, my father, thank you for everything. You are the definition of strength. I love you dearly and will always be here for you. Rachel and Rishi, my siblings, I love you both and I'm always here for you guys. We have a great relationship and I want to maintain that with you all. To my handsome nephew, Christian, I love you and Uncle will always be your protector. Lastly, to my mom, today was very hard and tough without you here. I miss you every day, and I know that you are here in spirit celebrating with us. I love you, Mom. Okay, so now to wrap things up, thank you again, everyone, from the bottom of my heart. I would like to raise a toast to my wife, my family, and my friends here. Cheers.
Like Amit said, I am probably one of the most unprepared persons you'll ever meet. So I'm about to wing this speech, right? I would first of all like to say thanks to everyone who's here right now, all my family, all my friends. Special thanks to my parents and my brother for all their efforts and all their love and everything that they have given me from since the day I was born. I am only the person I am today because of your love and unyielding support. And I know I gave some trouble as a child. I mean, it had a time. Then went to Tobago to buy land, and they tell the maid, yeah, don't let she leave the house, because I was going through a little rampage, you know? So I was a problem child, I wouldn't lie. But the person I am now, I'm spiritual as you know what. And I know my dad and my mom and my brother are very proud and they're very happy because I see it in their face every single day. When I come out of my room from meditation, they just look like, this is the daughter I always wanted. You know, they never said it, but I did it on my own. They manifested it and it happened. So I want to say, I appreciate all your love and all your blessings. I know everybody think, oh, Laura getting married, she leaving. But I am not leaving. Our life has just begun. We just added another family to it. That's all that's happening. And we're going to continue to grow as a family. I also want to give a very special thanks to two people. There's more than two, but I just want to start off with two right now, who were my very special, I want to call them my guardian angels, throughout my whole wedding planning. During everything, they were very aware of my emotions, and everybody know I am pretty emotional and I am pretty sensitive. But you know what? These two girls, Emily and Sarah, who are my sisters that I always wanted and I have today. Sarah, sister, you have to like it now. Emily, you know what I'm talking about. I am so grateful for you all and everything you have done to make my day the best day possible. I also want to say thanks to my other best females in this house, which was my best friend Sasha, Katerina, Cherise, and Onella, and Stacy, who's not here, but I'm sure she's in Texas watching right now. I love you all so much. You are my other sisters from other mothers and fathers. Like Sasha and I always think that we have a soul-to-soul connection. Cherise and I met like a very long time ago, and since the day we met, we were already like categorized as best friends. She told me, you are my best friend and I'm your best friend. So you know what? We're still best friends. Katerina, you have been around probably only in the last 6 years, but you have meant so much to me, and you were always around whenever I needed someone to talk to or anything. Onella, I know you sound small. We always liming and drinking. We spend so much nights over by each other's house. And I'm so happy that up to today, we still have each other's support and each other's love. And I greatly appreciate it. To my aunts, Auntie Asha, Auntie Lena, Auntie Sherlyn, Auntie Maggie, You all have had very important roles in my life growing up. You all have introduced me to everything that I know and love. And you all have also taught me, aside from my mom, how to be a woman, how to dress, how to act. And I am forever grateful for that. Not just that, but the happiness you have given me. No matter whatever happens, I always want my aunts around, no matter what. To my uncles, there's so many of them, but I want to give a special shout out to Uncle Steve. I have a dad and he's right there, but if I have to have two dads, the other one will be Uncle Steve. This man pulled through for my wedding in a way I never even thought possible. I honestly felt like I was his daughter. He was on the phone with my mommy every single day. Quartz, what you need, quartz this, quartz that. Like, he in charge of the guest list, he in charge of everything. I am forever grateful for all your contributions. To my mom and dad, don't be sad, just be happy. All I don't know if deep down you're happy or you're sad, because I know you don't like all the mess, you don't like all the noise. Let he go. But I'm not gonna go anywhere. I'm gonna be coming back all the time. I'm just gonna bring this man when I come in from now on, right? Just had to deal with it. So yeah, I don't know if I missed out anybody, but if I did, my brother. No, I didn't miss him out. I was saving the best for last. What's wrong with you all? So let me start with this. My brother and I, we, from since we were small, he's right. I used to blame him for every single thing. And I still blame him for every single thing. Because I know he's the favorite child now, deep down. So if I blame him, I know I'm not going to get in trouble. Because they're going to be like, oh, well, you know what, if I'm going to do it, it's okay, it's okay. Yeah, it's true. Don't try that's not true. Ahmed, you truly touched my heart today with your speech. You know, Duran told me he had a dream about a week or two ago. And the dream was that you and him and Javon were chilling out together. And you told Duran, you know, somebody else was there, me? Okay. And you told Duran, you know, I'm going to rel Miss Laura, but I'm also very, very happy for her. And just Duran telling me that brought tears to my eyes. But your speech today, I could literally cry a river, but tears of joy. I appreciate you, and I love you so much, and you're the best brother, best big brother any girl could ever had. And I will say this, like, because, I'm gonna tell you, when I used to go to school in Miami, my own parents would be late for me in the airport. I had to wait a good half an hour, a little hour. All they don't feel too bad, but all they used to be a little late. So eventually, I stopped asking them to pick me up because you know why? When Amit knew I'm coming home, he in the airport half an hour before I reach. And he would message me when I know get my luggage, but where you are outside. And I appreciate that this man never let me wait, he never disappointed me. Anything I ask him to do, he will do it without even fussing about it. I would fuss and I would complain, but he would just be like, all right, sure, no problem. And he would do it. And to me, that is like one of the best things a sister could ask for. So I love you as well, and I appreciate you. And I also love everyone who's sitting here under these tents tonight. I feel so blessed that you all came here today to share this day with us, because we all know it's freaking COVID going on. We're all risking our lives, right, to be with each other. So this is a big deal, and I'm very thankful and very grateful. And you know what? God gonna bless us, and He's gonna keep us all safe, healthy, and happy. So thanks again for everybody being here. Namaste.
Okay, so on behalf of the parents of the home, we would like to thank everyone for coming and celebrating and sharing your hospitality, and on behalf, they express their sincerest gratitude to each and every one of you all for coming out and making this day a very memorable one. In fact, I see a finger going up, and Auntie Daughter, you'd like to say a few words? So let's give Auntie Daughter a hand, the mother of the house here.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Everybody knows my daughter, but my name is Indira Ramdani. So all I want to say is that I'm happy that my daughter is married today. The most handsome guy, and a guy that I loved, and I comfort in my house as my son today. And Raj, I want to say, from the day I saw you, I love you. I think you both make a nice pair. I buff you up sometimes, but it's okay. And I want to say, I welcome Raj in my home as a son, and not a son-in-law. And I want to say, I'm happy they're together today. I know I'm going to miss my daughter. She's living in my home to a new home. And I know the house is going to be empty. As I'm going to say, you want to extend the room till later on, which is a good thing. But even though, Laura is welcome here. Anytime she has the key for the gate, she has the remote for the gate and the key for the house. Doesn't matter, make any sense. When Laura get married, she welcome. She could open the gate and we have to come inside the house back. It's normal. So it makes no difference. Laura is married in my home today. I'm going to say I will really, really miss my daughter. It's a pleasure to say, as a mother, I'm happy that my daughter is going to extend the family today. And it's just an extension of my family today, and I'm proud of that. I'm very happily proud of that. It's just I'm a son-in-law as my son and grandchildren, which I will hope for and pray for. And I'm very, very happy and proud of my daughter. And they make a nice couple. And of course, I will say my daughter is very, very beautiful. I am proud of my daughter. Of course, my son-in-law, no objection, right? They make a really nice couple. And I am proud of them. Raj is a very, very nice guy. No complaint, Raj. Very humble, quiet guy. Nothing about you, Raj. And I love you all so much. And may God bless you all with a very nice life for the rest of all your life. Happily, joyfully, and learn to understand each other. Marriage have lots up and down, but have to learn to cope with it and work with it. That's marriage life, and may God bless you all for the best journey of life today. And thank you very much.
Good night. My name is Ramdani. Good night. My name is Ramdani. I am the father of Laura. Today, we all celebrate love of two persons, two lucky persons. But today, in this world, everyone they have the partner, right? And it doesn't happen. Everything have to happen when it have to happen, right? Well, we did not know that when Laura and Raj was courting, because probably someone was covering it up for that, right? Well, but it is a blessing today. Because I am Ramdani and I married a Ram Narayan, and now my daughter is married a Raj Paul Singh. So that is 3R. So that is an odd number, which is very blessed number, right? So many blessings to Laura and Raj. And life is really a journey here, because when I and my wife get married, after we had children, we had Amit, we had Laura. It's like a journey, traveling. All right. For example, let me say that it's a journey like you're traveling in a train, right? Train have many stops, right? So we grew up together, three of us. But today, when that train stopped, someone have to depart from that train. Right? And that will be Laura. She will have to depart from that train and go to another train. with someone that she loves so very much. And with the blessing of God, I know that God will bless them and they will have a very good journey in life. And a couple of grandchildren will do well in the future. Right? So, thank God. And Raj have a very angel wife, Lucky, and Laura, same. And God bless two of you. Right? And
Hi, good night. I'm going to speak on behalf of Law and Raj. No, Raj, since a little boy, so. Oh, Raj, I'm happy for you and Law. Raj, welcome to the Ramlin family. You're most welcome. And Raj, you know how when Laura born, right, she was 10.5 pounds old, you know? 10.5 pounds. So, Law, when you're making babies, make them small. So, what I'm going to say exactly is that too much talking, more music, and let us go. Yeah!
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, yes, we've heard it all. We've heard all the files, all the stories. This is about the time of the night where you get to celebrate with the couple by showing them your love, your gratitude, sharing this amazing couple tonight. I want to see those moves continue. DJ, you have anything cued to drop on this dance floor? Let's give it over to the DJ. Let's go, come on. Let's come on the floor. Let's get this celebration going, folks. Yeah.
Botella para arriba, siempre la móvil la tenemos prendida. Vamos a darle hasta que se haga de día. Sigo rolito que es la mía. Salió el sol, un gol. Prende la boca y el alcohol. Impréndelo, un gol. Esto se salió de control. Y síguelo. Beba y agua para la seca. Todo el mundo es para ti.